Welcome to Bloodlines 2.
Well, good evening.
You sired a child, Fabien.
So I did.
Does she still haunt the city?
Seems to me she's got really good at not being seen. What we should do is go see Ryong. She's expecting us.
You are not curious.
Always, but whatever happens now has to be her choice.
Ryong's choice or Misty's?
Waiting for my voice to whisper in your ear? Have you been watching me from the shadows? I was told not to talk to strangers.
Okay, she's actually at the bar rather than at the glacier. Certainly be hard to imagine meeting Lou at a bar.
Miss working from home. Fire, take a seat. Fire. Thanks for coming.
My prince.
I assume you managed to smooth things over. That should take care of inner court politics. And thankfully, Willem's sudden exit and the repercussions of that exit aren't public knowledge. Yet.
The gardener knows.
Beat me to it. This gardener knows the truth. And you say he's Sabbat, an enemy of this court. And Sophia says she thinks the Sabbat are tied to your mark. Seems our interest just became aligned, Nomad. I'm expediting your investigation. And I have a good idea where to start. The underground.
What makes you think I will find answers in this underground?
Tali reviewed the PD figures. Disappearances, deaths, kind and kindred both. Always near an entrance to the underground. It's what drove out the Nosferatu. Campbell never looked into it, said he had other priorities. I'm not saying it's our smoking gun, but it is a gun and it is smoking. And I'm going to disarm it.
The gardener talked about going under the soil.
I will take a look. It may lead to something.
Oh, it will definitely lead to something. Whether it's your conspiracy, we'll have to see. Only ones who go down there now are mortals, and only ever in their sanctioned playgrounds. But deeper than those, I'll level with you. I don't know what kind of threat you'll face. In Lou's day, getting sent down there was a punishment, a convenient solution for problem kindred. Besides, you won't be alone. The gangrel next will be with you.
Why?
Tali found out she's been taking certain liberties. Something I'd hoped the sheriff would be on top of. Now, I'd be inclined to make that her first strike, but obviously, Lou was furious. Remember what I said? The underground being Lou's favorite form of punishment? Since Nyx works for Lou directly, Lou gets to decide what happens when she's fired. Use the public entrance. You'll find the gangrel easily enough. And Fire, be careful down there.
Okay. Well, it seems to me I need to take another look at my ability tree. Terminal decree. Use your strength of will to command a mortal to kill themselves. Vampires will be staggered and disarmed. Place a curse on an opponent. The next time they take damage, their body will swell up and explode. Stronger opponents take significantly longer to curse. Well, I have enough points. Each of the affiliated trees. I'm not sure what the problem is there. For this one, I need more choleric points. That at least makes sense. Okay, well, as long as I'm at it, I might as well mark my next destination, which apparently is there. Well, I've been trying to figure out a way into the underground.
That tour is top of the list of things to do for our visitors. Fun day out for the Okies, you know? Maybe Tali and Ryong are right. Maybe our falling tourist numbers is because they're all getting eaten up by something. You'd hope someone would mention that in the review, though, right?
You'd think.
Wish I had a bigger coat.
1 star, wouldn't return.
I shouldn't have walked.
What is all that noise?
Whatever you can spare, please. So many cops around tonight.
No, just go away, okay? I didn't do it.
Doesn't look like that's it.
Christmas again this year.
No sign of Nyx.
And a lot of mortals.
She'll stick.
Rebar killer article. Discovered in the public-facing underground area. Newspaper article is embedded into the countertop as part of the exhibit. The scratched countertop surface makes it difficult to read, but the headline can still be made out. Rebar killer strikes again. Cigarette girl corpse discovered in local speakeasy. Police decide which case to investigate first.
Out. We should be able to track her down easily enough.
Congratulatory note. A card found alongside an empty gift bag. The front depicts a picture of a champagne bottle and streamers. Congratulations, team. You absolutely smashed this year's targets. Here's a little something from the head office to say thanks for your hard work. We know times have been hard in recent years, but your new Ghost Tour overhaul really turned this place around. Now let's look to getting that employee retention up. Keep up the good work. Amanda Lafferty, Secretary to Piers Pennington, CEO. Tour guide availability. A piece of paper with names and days of the week listed in columns. Most of the names have been printed in ink, except for ghost tours, which have been crossed out and written over several times. Staff rotation. Monday, Leonie, Johnny, Amon, Jacob, Mina, Alistair, Miel, Nadia, and so on down the list. Can't make your shift, contact Annie with at least 48 hours notice. This includes ghost tours. No shows are unacceptable and grounds for immediate dismissal. Plaque of recognition. A plaque fixed to the wall with screws. Pioneer Square. The trustees of the Museum of Seattle's Dark History record their gratitude to J.J. Campbell, .geo Futures for his generous donations issued in 2019 and 2021. Ghost Tour posters. A bunch of warning posters that have yet to be placed alongside the tour. Seattle's Dark History Ghost Tours. Make sure to wait for your guide. Do not enter the museum without your tour guide. Stay within your group at all times. No food or drink beyond this point. No crucifixes beyond this point. No flash photography. No spirit boards. No whistling after dark. Do not follow the sound of singing. Well, I wonder what Nyx did to get herself in trouble.
You catch that aroma? That's Nyx, all right. We should get after her.
(1885 to 1886) saw the anti-Chinese riots depicted here, which were begun by unemployed white workers determined to drive away the Chinese diaspora who had played such a vital role in building Seattle. Despite this, modern Seattle once again enjoys a thriving Chinese and Pan-Asian community. In 1889, disaster struck when the Great Seattle Fire consumed half the city overnight. It was believed to have originated in a carpenter's workshop. The Seattle Underground, where we now stand, came to be when attempts to rebuild went awry and a new city was built on top of the old one. Thank you again for coming to the Seattle Underground Tour. This exhibit, like many others in the city, relies on generous donations such as the Lou Graham Historical Grant and people like you. Please feel free to speak about the stuff.
Great Fire Plaque. A plaque dedicated to the Great Seattle Fire. It is old and in poor condition, the paint cracked and flaking. Underneath, the museum label reads, Pioneer Square, the Great Seattle Fire, June 6, 1889. The most destructive fire in Seattle's history. Fortunately, there were no recorded human fatalities, but it is estimated that about 1 million rats were killed. A recent amendum added to the bottom of the plaque reads, some say you can still hear their panicked squeals and desperate scratching. At least, we think it's the rats.
Nix, running ahead like a mutt off the leash. Go carefully. This place is about as stable as a Wall Street gambling den.
Any deeper archaeological research is forbidden under City Statute 3A 47B, as there are fears of the stability of historical architecture.
Huh. You get that subtle perfume of wet dog? You know gangrels. Reckon Nix is on 4 feet instead of 2 right now. Something's got Nix all fired up. She's got a scent or something like that.
Why did she not wait?
Ghost tour props. Chains for rattling, speakers with a Spooky Jams 2024 CD, and a big plastic skeleton. They're coated in a thick layer of dirt, even though they appear to be fairly new and recently placed there.
For us.
Who knows? Maybe it's a rabbit. Gangrel. About as much scent as God gave a goose.
Lullaby warning. If you hear a woman singing a lullaby in this room, do not turn to look. She does not have a child with her. Amanda, on behalf of Piers Pennington. Prohibition relics. Display of barrels from the Prohibition era. Porous stones have soaked up decades of smells. Sweaty tourists, fermenting alcohol, and the faint but unmistakable tinge of blood.
A German-born madam who rose to become one of Seattle's most influential citizens at the turn of the 20th century, Lou Graham built the city's most elegant parlor house in Pioneer Square, where more deals were said to be struck than at City Hall. After her brothel was destroyed in the Great Fire of 1889, she quickly rebuilt in stone and even financed reconstruction efforts, helped save local banks during the Panic of 1893, and eventually left much of her fortune to public causes in King County. Her legacy endures as a symbol of Seattle's frontier spirit, where resilience, enterprise, and unlikely alliances helped shape a booming city.
I can see why they don't let little Susie or Johnny mess around here. Feels like the ground's about to heave-ho any minute. That doesn't smell like wet dog. Wounded dog, maybe. Oh, Nix, you downright fool. Oh, no.
She found something, and it destroyed her. Whatever did this will have an entrance nearby.
Ryong said she'd been taking certain liberties.
Some cannot so easily let go.
If I was a betting sort, I'd bet whatever did this to her is the same whatever Ryong has us looking for.
So let us find it.
Took the words right out of my mouth, so to speak.
What has no scent but leaves a trail of claw marks? This is interesting.
Ryong said the attacks were all near entrances to the underground.
Such as right here.
Way out is through.
This is old Seattle, the city buried by...
Pretty sure it goes this way. sworn we saw that sign earlier.
What manner of creatures are these? Oh my. What do you think these are, then?
I have heard a rumor of Sabbat-created shock troops. These fit the description. Called the Unbirthed, or sometimes Moonflowers.
Cute. Trouble does come in spades. Phyre, those creatures. What or whoever made them?
They could be the work of the Sabbat.
Not everything has to be the Sabbat.
No, but they remind me of a Sabbat myth. I do not believe in coincidences.
Odd. Maybe there's a limit to how many I can pick up. And I seem to have reached that limit. Oh, I came that way. It looks familiar, but I don't know if it's the same one or not. Don't suppose I have a map. Certainly not. Well, I didn't leave blood crumbs or breadcrumbs. Okay, so we're guessing this is a place we haven't been. Aha.
what, might I ask, is an unbirthed exactly?
The Tremere may know more. What I know only through rumor. They are fledgling kindred, buried, then raised from a mass grave by a ritual, shorn of names or memories.
Well, that's just dandy. So, if such creatures were to breach the surface,
It would shatter the masquerade beyond repair. The hunters would swarm. Seattle would fall.
you think this is what the Sabbat are after?
There will be a deeper aim.
With the gardener as their leader. I guess we ask him. What was it? The last thing he said?
Slip beneath the soil. He is here.
Oh, this looks ominous.
Gunfire.
Somehow I don't think those creatures can handle a pistol. Those military.
Hunters.
There, the mark.
The gardener lies behind that door. I know it.
What are you doing?
They are going to destroy the door.
Fire, those things are everywhere.
We need to get inside.
Fire, not safe. Fire! was interesting. Well, that is a whole mess of rocks. No way we're getting through that. But we do need to go deeper. I reckon we should head back to the surface. Seattle's riddled with holes. Someone will know another way in.